in honor of Mardi Gras, and we're going to tell you some fun facts about Mardi Gras that you may not have known in terms of also where these beads came from, what they signify. Let's start with the tradition of throwing the beads from parades and floats. Do we have any video for this? It dates back to Renaissance times. There you go. Look at all those men with the beads. When farmers in Europe would toss grains at their fields in the springtime as thanks for surviving another winter. In the 1920s, floats from the Mardi Gras parade started throwing handmade strings of glass beads to crowds as favors. I don't know how many survived the crash to the ground. Maybe it's before it hit concrete. And they would toss other trinkets as well to the bystanders on the side. Now, the beads come in purple, green, and gold. Purple represents justice, green is faith, and gold for power. I would like a real gold necklace.
I want to see some of those glass beads. They sound really pretty. Maybe we
Florentine
can
or something.
Maybe we can like eBay it or something and see if there's any on eBay.
And charge it to the company.
Okay, great idea.
Okay, this is a story that you guys have to listen to. Well, we haven't really had much of a winter here in Buffalo, but certainly, you know, past winters you can relate to this, how cold it's been. This is an amazing survival story. So a 44-year-old Swedish man was trapped in his snow-covered car for 2 whole months without food. Now, temperatures got as cold as minus 22 degrees, and he was found just Friday. And police think he survived by drinking melted snow. I think this is an incredible story. You know, they said when they found them, he could barely talk. How do you survive
He had
that
everything.
long?
He had to survive the cold. Maybe his car was insulated because of the snow.
It became like an igloo.
And, you know, I guess the water, you need water more than you need food. But he must have lost an immense amount of weight that he didn't freeze to death as well as starve to death.
That's unbelievable. Now, I have to tell you this. I locked myself out of my truck and my house at the same time for like 20 minutes, and it was 18 degrees, and I was standing there panicking, waiting for AAA to come, so 20 days, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't survive.
And it is cold, you know, when you're out that long. And here's a general rule of thumb, little interesting weather fact. So say the temperature's 35 and the winds are about 15 miles an hour. Well, you can just take the winds and subtract 15 from 35, and that's going to be the wind chill temperature. Generally, about 10 degrees, that would be the wind chill temperature.
Wow.
Not like he was really dealing with that, but still.
Do you think the snow covering it helped him out and actually kept him warmer?
Yeah, snow's a pretty good insulator. I
Insulator?
think that it did, but no food.
Can you imagine that? He could barely talk when he was rescued. But do you remember that woman, it was months ago, that she had driven into like a little pond, and she could actually get out of the car and walk in there, but she
didn't.
She was told, always, never abandon your car. So she stayed in there for 3 days eating like crumbs or something in her car and drinking Gatorade.
That's a really well-trained woman.
I think that guy needed Zach's Pop-Tarts. Our producer, Zach, keeps Pop-Tarts in his car
I
after
do
the
too.
Buffalo snowstorm.
After Zach told me that, my husband and I just broke into them. Now we only have 2 packets left. All right, now we have to talk about this new dating app that has come out. News 4's Diana Fairbanks reported on that this morning in Wake Up. It's called Singles Around Me. It's free, and you know what? Very easy to use. You just download it to your phone, and then it uses GPS to tell you exactly where other eligible singles are hanging around you. You can even send people messages and arrange to meet up. Now, here's my question. How do they know that they're single? And
average, maybe.
how do they know, you know, other stuff, like important stuff? Felonies?
That was not...
I know, right?
That was not what I downloaded the app, and that was not one of the questions. How many felonies do you prefer?
Crimes committed.
None. 1 to 2, 3 to 4. There was not that question on here. It's acting up right now, but it was very interesting. I actually downloaded it. I am not single, and if you see a really cute picture of a dog on this website, that is my dog. She is single. But there, you saw the app this morning.
We were looking at it giggling.
Mr. Abs, which...
Seriously. He showed his whole upper torso, and it was pretty ripped.
12-pack.
And
no,
runs around the station single?
yeah.
Morning?
Was it around the station? They were all over. Did you have to put in like the city or something?
I think he was in some other country.
Oh.
We all know
Yeah.
that.
Like a land far, far away.
It was funny though. There was very interesting pictures on there. So.
And it's free though.
Right.
I mean, I guess you don't have anything to lose if they're really telling the truth about the picture
Free, right?
and the felony thing.
Now,